Hello, welcome back to another Nicholas Gaming video. In today's video, we are talking about something that I am super excited to announce. Honestly, I wanted to announce it last week, but I ended up getting really sick, and as you could tell from, I think, maybe Thursday or Friday's video, my voice was really screwed up. And so now that my sickness kind of switched on me, which really stinks. But the good news is that my voice is pretty much back to normal, so I can actually talk into what I need to. So obviously, if you looked at the title, you know exactly what I am talking about, and we are doing another project. And so if you've never done a project before, you've never done a restart project in any other game, what it is you take obviously when you go into your settings and characters, you can create up to 10 accounts at one time. As you can see, server 4000, which I'm actually going to go ahead and go into because unfortunately this project did not go through, and I'm going to talk about that as well. And you create a big group of people, and what you do is you try to take as much control over the server as possible, as respectfully as possible, and you want like the top 1 or 2 alliances in the server. As you can tell, ROK pretty much took over the server, which obviously good for them. It looks like they're doing some pretty darn good things. It looks like 4K still in here, Eternals is still in here, Dominion's still here, Vikings is still here, and then just everything else. Hellish did not last, so we are currently doing Frozen Crowned is what our project is going to be. I'm also going to make sure I put that in the title and everything as well. Wow, I hit 100,000 gems on here. 100,000 top-up points on there too. That's just crazy. But let's go ahead and go back to the main account and let's just kind of talk about what happened. So there's successful projects and there's projects that just don't work. So a successful one, it's kind of like the one that Chisco ran here, which was Smash Squad, and then SNV was the combination of Smash Squad 2 and 3. And so that's how we kind of did this, and then the top 5-6 alliances at the time, we all worked together and we created what is considered to be an app. And that is kind of what I tried to do in the State 4000. Let me be honest, I kind of tried to do it a little bit early, but that's kind of when we had all of us on, we were really into it. And then quite a few players ended up quitting, and I mean, there's only so much that a couple of people can do on their own. Obviously, right now I'm doing probably about 80 hours a week. I have my main job. I come home, I do this, which takes a decent amount of time, recording, making sure everything sounds okay during the editing software, uploading. I have 2 other jobs on top of that as well. We're not going to get into that, but one of them is for my parents, just help them out as much as I can. But so now that I'm starting to run this with Peach, and if you don't remember Peach, she was a really, really big part of the other project that we did, and she helped quite a lot. So what our game plan is that we're going to go ahead and do 2 alliances. Obviously, we're going to try to keep them the same name, but at the end of the day, they don't have to be the same name. The biggest thing is that we get into a server that's not a 000. So we're not aiming for 5,000. No. So we'll probably aim, a couple, like 4 or 5 weeks into it. The main goal is 100 plus people, and we are currently looking for obviously free to play, mid spend, high spend, players who want to be an R4. As of right now, Peach and I are going to rotate R5 of the main alliance, and then I have Himmel as the secondary R5 leader currently. So if you notice a really weird kind of like snippet here, I just had to run upstairs and help my wife with something. But kind of back to what I was saying is that R5 is going to be Peach and I. The secondary alliance is going to be Himmel. Obviously, we want as many R4s as we can. We need as many people constantly being on, specifically early game, due to how busy of a schedule some of us have. Right now, Peach is being able to be on a lot, but the biggest thing is that we want to make this project as successful as possible. Obviously, with accounts like Whiteout Survival, it goes by what season that you're in, so you can't really port any main accounts back unless you spend thousands. And you know, the last time at State 4000, I probably spent, what am I, VIP 7? I think is what that is. So that is what? Like $800 I spent on this account? Which really seems like a waste. So I would much rather do that with a project that I know is going to go really well. And it's just kind of random, so there's not 15 additional random projects going into this. The Discord link is going to be down below. There's going to be a little a channel up at the top underneath welcome that says get roles, and then you're just going to react it with the emoji there, and then you can go ahead and join the project. So we're just going to use my server itself for now, and then we'll just kind of go from there. If we need a dedicated server for the restart project, we will, but it's just going to be easier if I have less servers that I have to look into. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and join us on the project. Have a great night. Peace.